Hello, Yunguseng. This is the 17th season, third lecture time. Tonight, the lecture topic is AlphaGo's specialty. We already spoke about this AlphaGo twice. Is it? The first AlphaGo analysis, and then after 6 months of AlphaGo, we check that what type of moves, the new moves that professionals tried after AlphaGo. And then it is the third one. I'm sure that you know the reason why I took this as the lecture topic. AlphaGo came as a Master P and Magister P in Korean and Chinese Go server and won against professional players 60 times in a row. So we have a lot of new sources to speak about this. I'm not sure whether we can learn really something from these 60 games because AlphaGo's moves that are not really easy to understand, and even it is not easy at all to apply in your real games. But as we check that the AlphaGo is definitely stronger than top pro level, we should check what's AlphaGo's skills, and maybe we can learn from it, or at least we can enjoy it. I analyzed this AlphaGo 60 games and got this 4 specialty, which professional players, top pro players, humans don't have. So it'll be interesting at least. So let's check it. This is AlphaGo's game. Why this AlphaGo? Black play this attach, and knight move. Now here, white's turn. Just simply guess. If you're white, where would you play? Break the dog's face. C8. Okay, nice idea to come in. E5, defend. Okay. Save D12 stones to move out, something like this. R10, just play elsewhere. K5, this one. Okay, to split. Yeah, good guess. I think it is possible. All your suggestions are really possible. Let's move on to the second one. Black approaches and then white answered. Okay, maybe it is a lot easier than the first one to guess. Where would you play? To me, it is pretty sure that yes, C11 is it, this extension. Or maybe some of you would like to cover like this. Maybe possible. But what's AlphaGo's favorite move? That it inspired professional players. So after AlphaGo, many of professional players they tried. Yes, this one is it. This move is the move that say the most famous move in this 5 match between Lee Sedol and AlphaGo. Play this shoulder on the fifth line. That fifth line move. We did not expect it because it is pretty unusual. Black could play something like this. This is possible, but this, shoulder on the fifth line. We treat this as the shoulder, and professional players they played a lot of shoulder type moves, which is good. It doesn't mean that it is bad. However, maybe it was not shoulder. Okay, let's check it. Actual game here. Yeah, AlphaGo still likes this shoulder. Actual game, I played this one. I don't think that really any professional player can guess this move because often this kind of move is not really good because it gives the point. So black takes it, and white played another shoulder. So black takes the profit, and white plays here to split. Okay, that was AlphaGo's choice. And the next one, it is a lot easier. So you guess A. I think A is not bad, but AlphaGo played this D10. It is also shouldered. Is it? While push Hane and then block like this. Very powerful. Is it? Can you feel the physical power? Instead of this easy move, which is okay, I think, like this one, to touch opponent's stone and give a lot of pressure, like this. Okay. So we treat this as the shoulder it, right? This is shoulder it, and this is also shoulder it. But let's keep going. To erase this area, AlphaGo's way is shoulder it and jump, and then later shoulder it and jump. Okay, this is really the famous one. The professional players, a lot of professional players, they tried very unusual approach to the upper side. But okay, that is how AlphaGo played often this time. And here, white played this pincer at c10, and black would like to bring this one stone out because that one stone is in danger now. So how would you move away? In general, you would just jump, is it? But AlphaGo, maybe you can guess, is it? Black goes out with this one, shoulder it. Okay, push, hane, and block. Okay. After white reacted, hane and block. Okay, like this. And later, white approaches here. And now you guess, black normally answers like this, or maybe answer here. But AlphaGo played this one. Shoulder it. Push and then block. Okay. The combo. Push. What to say? The shoulder it, hane, block combo. But this time just blocked. Okay, like this. Okay. So shoulder it, right? Let's keep going. White moves out. So black would like to attack this white group. You guess. AlphaGo played. Now you become the AlphaGo master, right? So you can guess AlphaGo's move easily. Where did AlphaGo play? K9, is it? Easy to guess. So this is also shoulder it, is it? This looks like shoulder it. Yes, it is shoulder it, but it is more like diagonal approach, Kosumi approach. So AlphaGo likes to play this Kosumi approach, but it often comes as shoulder it. So that's why AlphaGo played this on the fifth line. Like, often it comes on the third line or fourth line, but fifth line, why not? Sixth line, why not? It is just, the Kosumi approach. Often when you approach to your opponent's stone, you often go as knight move or one space. Okay? Like there's no stone on the board, then you want to approach, you play like that. Okay? This one, or if it is on the third line, like this. That's the normal approach. You do not play a move like this. So that's why it is not easy to guess the Kosumi approach. But AlphaGo really likes it. So when you want to reduce, of course, play this shoulder move, the Kosumi approach. That one, okay, it is not the way to reduce the opponent's influence. Often you play the shoulder in order to reduce your opponent's potential. But this was the move to attack, is it? And here it was the way to reduce. But in many cases, it does not use it only for removing opponent's influence. How about this one? Black jumped it. White played here, and black would like to make the big territory on the upper area. So black played this one. Yeah, it is Kosumi approach. And after that, black would like to make the territory in the middle. So instead of this one, which looks like human's move, but AlphaGo played this one. Okay. Why this Kosumi approach is favorable to AlphaGo? Why is it powerful? Because when your opponent plays this one, the Kosumi approach, how should react it? Often you need to push your opponents back, like this one, or this one. So you need to react it. It gives the pressure. If you do not react it, for example, you play elsewhere, then your opponent can block or block directly. This kind of block is really painful. Right? So that's the reason often when opponent plays shoulder, you should react it with pushing moves. But in this case, if I push here, then black can jump. So instead of playing just one move like this, that exchange looks, black makes that white's right side group a bit over-concentrated. And this A1 stone gonna help to attack this B stone. That should be a little bit better than the other one to attack this B, like this. So you play this Kosumi approach and your opponent need to react it. Otherwise, you can block directly to give a lot of pressure. So it is really powerful. It is very physical move. So this is Kosumi, but not Kosumi. It is shoulder, but also something more than that. Okay, black play this exchange. White plays this tiger mouse. Okay, so it looks pretty normal. But here, AlphaGo played not the normal move. Black played this one. Okay. If white answers here, then black planned to play this Hane. So that's why white ignores and black blocked it. Okay. It is also sort of shouldered, but it is not really like shouldered. It is Kosumi approach. And then after that, okay, black got a chance to erase this middle. And this one is very easy to guess. Okay? Black could come, okay? Or black could just jump. But instead, black played this one, shoulder it, to negotiate. Okay? White made lots of points on the right side, but black got a chance to make the big territory on the left side. Okay? It comes as shoulder it often, but not only as shoulder it. Black played this one in order to kill this white's upper right group. It is that. So no way to save it, but you can use it. So in general, how to approach? Okay, you can use it. Maybe this one, is it? That's the looks like a good way that you can use some sente move. However, instead of this one, does R11 work? You mean this one? Yeah, white could try it, in fact, to look for saving it, but doesn't look easy. Okay, even if white exchanges this one, can white save it? Hane, this one, Hane, then it is a dead shape. Okay, so not easy. So instead, AlphaGo decide to give it away, and white play this one. Okay. That is also the Kosumi. After blow, white play this one. So this is Kosumi. This is not the shoulder, just block, okay, Hane link. So I used it in a better way than this one. Okay. While reduce more and use some more center moves. Nice move. And then here, there are some more examples. Why would like to go out this A group and why play this one? Why goes out with this shoulder? And at some point, okay, white black gave a pressure, and at some point white felt that it is safe. White takes center and play this shoulder. This shoulder type move, Kosumi approach, gives a lot of pressure to opponent. So this is AlphaGo's favorite. We know this as shoulder, but maybe not. So this one, it is the third match between Lisado and AlphaGo. After black's this knight move, do you remember where white played? This is the most famous move in this third match. Because none of professional players guess this move. Because it is pretty unusual. Many professional players guess this kind of move. That one, or maybe this one, like this. Because that kind of move exists. But AlphaGo played this one. And they couldn't guess this move. because it is like this move. To come, like this, Kosumi approach, then white blocks it. So not a good exchange. So instead of this one, you often approach in this way, knight move. Okay. So even after your opponent defended, there is one line distance, so you can handle it. So that's why this move was the move that most of professional players expect. But it was okay. Okay, white can play there, but black can handle. That was their idea. But this one, it gives the direct pressure. Black answers, then white got a chance to do something. Okay? So that's why black couldn't answer, and the happening happened. But okay, this one is also Kosumi approach. So that one, this is the one that with the human's intuition, top pros intuition, is not easy to find, but AlphaGo plays. This is Yunguseng's game, EYD's game. White played, it is white's turn. White played some bad exchanges like this, okay, ignorable. After that, okay, how to erase this black's area? That black's area. Maybe without this, where would you play if you want to erase this black's left side? You don't need to erase it. If I were white, I would have played this one. It is not in a hurry. But if I play, then I would play maybe this one, so I can look for this A attach. Or I would play this one to erase. It doesn't look bad. But actual game, after bad exchanges, why play this one? Okay, that move. So, okay, it should be bad. So I try to find the solution. Okay, it is bad. So there should be a way for black to attack. But it was not easy. Okay, how to attack this one stone? Any other move than f6, well, I can just block and make the connection. Is it? So instead of this one, black push, white jumps. This was actual game. And then, okay, white is away and erase this black's area. Black got these 3 stones, but it is not really good, is it? Black played this 3 for really no point. Okay, it was not easy. So how to attack? No way. Maybe black can just play here to let white go. Okay, not bad, but it is not easy, or no way to attack. So what if this move was played without this exchange, just here? No way to attack, is it? And you can aim to invade at A or B. So if black defended, just simply defend, and white can come back to, okay, safely erase this area. Maybe this block isn't really great. So what if the situation was like that? Okay. The position, okay, the direction, only the direction change it. Okay. So direction change it, and if now white plays this one, should black push? Then okay, white jumps and erase this area. Black can also erase the lower side, but white erases more. So if black comes back, then white can block it. Looks good. Instead of this one, if I just play this normal type move, then black can play here to increase this middle. So I don't think that it is good. Black takes more than white's lower side. D7? You mean this one? Oh, I can. And then I'll attach like this to fight. Something like this. It is possible. It doesn't mean that another move is bad. But this shoulder is one good option. Nearly all the time, this shoulder or diagonal, the Kosumi approach comes, then not easy to handle. So I came with this example because I couldn't find a good way to attack this shoulder. So shoulder on the 5th line, 6th line, doesn't matter. It is nearly a free pass move, not easy to handle. Okay. So often white plays this one instead of shoulder it, but it gives less pressure. Okay. So that is one option. White can play here. Then black can maybe play this one, or divide directly, something like this. Black can feel free from it. But if I place this move, black cannot feel free. This is the power. Okay, this is the power of shoulder it. Then another move, another approach. Shoulder it gives the pressure. Okay. Can black respond to G4? You mean this one? You play shoulder it, I play shoulder it. Okay, why not? But why is this move was the move for erasing this left side? So maybe white can go directly like this and extend to look for cut. So it is good. Basically, white played here to erase the middle, so white can do it. Okay, so this is the first specialty. AlphaGo plays lots of shouldered, but in fact, it is not the shouldered. It was Kosumi approach. So it can come to the third line, or it can come to when AlphaGo wants to attack or make the territory. Many cases. So that one maybe you can apply in your games, or at least put this as an option. Okay, Kosumi approach. Now let's keep going. The second specialty that I found is this one. Black played this double approach, and AlphaGo was white. AlphaGo played this attach and extension. Okay, normal, is it? Black attaches, and then white plays this one, shoulder it. This move, when AlphaGo has a chance to play approach to the corner, the 3-4 points, often AlphaGo choose this one, the third line approach, knight move approach. But in pros games, the high approach comes more often. In your games as well, right? About 80% approaches in one space instead of this knight move. A knight move approach was played a long time ago, is it 1950s? If you see 1950s games, then this knight move approach comes more often, but it changed. And after that, white had a chance to do something. Then white covers it. I saw this case 22 times in this 60s match. This approach, knight move approach case. And AlphaGo played this cover 16 times. 16 times here and 6 times something else. So something else is pretty many options, is it? White can play pincer, or white can play this one, or play elsewhere attach. Okay, this kind of moves are possible, but this one and this one came 16 times more this one. Okay, so this is really AlphaGo's favorite pattern. Okay, and okay, let's go, keep going. Push, and hane, cut, attach, go out, block, attach. Okay, hane. So white fully used it. Is it? After checking this game, I felt that it is like a teaching game. It does look like a teaching game, isn't it? That if I play a game against Yunguseng members or some of my pupils, that I would play this way, okay, and say that, okay, it is over-concentrated, so it wasn't really good, like this. It is like that. AlphaGo played against top pro level players and just make them, over-concentrated, like this. Very nice sequence, isn't it? White played pincer, and then after cut, give it away. Give these 2 stones away and took the lower side 2 stones. It was very good. Beauty of Go, isn't it? It came with this attach and this knight move. So let's check it. Let's keep going. This is the key of the second specialty. While playing this pincer, how would you handle this one stone? Black has lots of potential in this game, right? So how to handle? There should be many options. So you could maybe cover. Maybe you could play this shoulder. Okay, shoulder it, because, shoulder it. Or maybe ignore and play elsewhere. Or if you want to continue, maybe this one, like this. But AlphaGo choose this one, push and push, which doesn't come often in pros game because this pushing moves gives the profit already. White can take the profit, the real territory. And black got something, so black could use it, but it is not really guaranteed. You got something, but your opponent got the profit. We can, easily see it. So often professional players, they do not give this kind of real territory to opponents because when, they are good at breaking or saving the groups. So if opponent just take points, then black has a burden that black need to get some point back through attack. But when black tries to attack, they are good at saving or handling or breaking through their weak groups. So often they do not try this one, but AlphaGo does it. Okay. Push and push like this. And then, okay, let's go. Why play this one? In order to attack this black's group, where would you play? You maybe know now where AlphaGo played. You can easily guess. But if it was your game, then, or my game, I would have tried something like this in order to save the connection somehow. But AlphaGo played this one, push and again. I played Hane and then push, push, to give this point. To give this point, and the human would really hesitate giving this because it is already a lot of point damage, but he doesn't. Okay? And later what happened? Black got a chance to attack this white group. ER, attach, and then after this diagonal move, how to attack? As AlphaGo, shoulder it, Hane, and link. Okay, this shoulder it brought, Kosumi approach brought this push, so Hane and link. So black takes lots of potential, like this. Okay, that push, it comes pretty often. So let's keep going. In this position, something is happening on the upper side. This A group is not really perfect, is it? So if it was my game, I would have played a move somewhere like this to surround this upper side group. So maybe I can expect something around this A area. If white plays elsewhere, then I play this one to give up pressure and gain some, guaranteed points. If my opponent plays this one, then okay, I can make the real territory maybe in this black's big area. But AlphaGo played this one. I think none of top pros can guess this move because basically this is the move in Go proverb which says that you should not do it. Pushing from behind, is it? Pushing opponent's back, so opponent got this Hane, head of two stones. This is not the right shape, isn't it? Get the head of two stones yourself. And black played Hane. White felt good because black did not touch this upper side group, so white played this one to completely save it and break this upper side. Black continued playing it, so white ignores and play for the left side. So black had a great future on the left side, or maybe hope to attack this upper side group, but that both are gone. But who won? Black won. Black was AlphaGo. So it was okay, maybe. I cannot understand, but what I found is that AlphaGo is really happy to give a pressure in this way, to press opponent's group down. This is what he likes, or what she likes. That one. Okay. So let's keep going. Black played this 3-3 invasion, and white played this attach and Hane in order to press down. Black extend, white blocks Hane. So this is nyam nyam move. Professional players, they really like this as black. They just take, points. After block, even black play this one, which doesn't look good because white can play here to attack this black's group and increase the lower side. I mean, they can easily guess. I mean, they are, 9-dan professional player. But why did black play this one? Why not this? If black plays here, then is it bad for white? The reason why they take this point is that they really like this kind of guaranteed points. The guaranteed points is a bit different than territory. Territory means like this one, the lower side. This is why it's territory. It is not the real house yet. But the left side, black got real house. No one can take it away. It is already guaranteed that he takes this area. After taking this guaranteed point, white tries to increase the lower side, then often they are good at breaking and saving this kind of group. But AlphaGo does not afraid it. Professional players, I don't think that they would play like that. Maybe they can exchange up to here, but won't push here to give this point. That shape, it comes to 15Q to 20Q players games pretty often. I'm sure that you remember your game in the past when you were about 15Q, 20Q beginner like that. Hane, Hane. Okay. Have you ever played this kind of game? I'm sure you did, is it? Me too. Just like this. Hane, like this, isn't it? But this one, if you had a Go teacher, they would say, please don't do it. It is not really a good idea. As black, long time ago, it is because your opponent can hit the head of 2 stones, and hit the head of 2 stones, and hit the head of 2 stones. It should be bad. So that's why you should not push your opponent's back, isn't it? But AlphaGo does. Pushing back, so get the head of 2 stones and then just keep blocking it and win. And win, really. This one, push and hane. It is so physical move, but we do not play. Okay. And professional 9-dan players, they do not play because it doesn't look good. Get the head of 2 stones and just physically block. So what for? For the middle? Middle is, not guaranteed. But maybe it is guaranteed to AlphaGo. So that pushing move comes so often. Okay. And here, okay, AlphaGo likes to block and press down opponent's group. After this one, if it is my game, I would have played a move around here to defend the corner first. So let black play a move and then extend like this. Or maybe just extend directly somewhere like this. But AlphaGo plays this one, attach on top to press down. So black is already pressed, but can take lots of points. I'm sure that this professional player was pretty happy to take this a lot of points, but white won the game. White takes outside. So here, and this one. When black divide this one, white come closer. Where would you play? If it is your game. You can maybe play this one or this one. Okay? Or F3 extend. Okay, like this to set up the base. It is just okay. But AlphaGo played this one to press this white's right side down. Hane, extend link, and then play this one. This exchange, not really necessary. Don't need to play. Because later, when you completely save this, then maybe you can invade. Maybe you can play shoulder it. Maybe you can come in like this. But AlphaGo just exchange it. The reason why professional players, they do not exchange this kind of moves, it is because they don't know what will come. So in case the A situation comes, then he can play A move, A type move. And in case of B situation comes, then he can play B type move. So that's why they do not exchange it. But maybe AlphaGo knows it, that I know that I'm not going to use more than this, so just exchange. But what she likes is to press opponent's shape down. So it gives like, fourth line territory or maybe fifth line territory, but not more. Make wise choose first. AlphaGo wants to make wise choose first. What does that mean? In another way later. So want to decide it. Okay, yeah, so like that. And here too, why plays this one? And if it was my game, I would have played a move something like this to attack. And do not exchange any move from this A stone, because later black could play B or C, D, or E. There are many other options. But AlphaGo played this attach and extend. Often it is, it is one good way for black to do it, but often don't do it because it gives the guaranteed point. Why can't just extend and take this lower side as wise, complete the territory? Okay? But AlphaGo likes to press opponent's group down. Okay? So that one. And so like that, the first one, that one I brought as an example because after this double approach, white attaches, this attach, that your stone is on the fourth line and your opponent's stone is on the third line, then attach on the top is the good way to press the group down. And this one too, that shoulder it is the good way to press your opponent's group down. So what happened? While really press this right side, the left side group down, so it is just stay under the third line area. Okay. That moves comes pretty often. So we can see that AlphaGo likes to press opponent's group down and get the higher position. Okay. You stay under the third line or fourth line, but I take something more above. So it means AlphaGo likes the influence more than the profit. More than like 5-point or 10-point profit, it plays a move in the middle and try to get more than that. The human cannot calculate it, the value of influence, but maybe AlphaGo can. So AlphaGo plays a lot of move for over the fourth line area. But let's see. The third one, this third specialty is really shocked professional's mind. After this one approach, maybe this is one of the most famous moves of those 60 games. Do you know where did AlphaGo play? Yes, Black invade to this 3-3 directly. That, never came in pros game. It came after AlphaGo's match, that the 60 games, but before that, no. To come in without any wise move, it didn't come. Okay, come into corner. Okay, it is already pretty, how to say, shocking move, but more shocking move than this one was coming. Is it a proof? No, it is just for taking corner profit. So it is just opposite. AlphaGo, we check that AlphaGo likes to press opponent's group down, but in this case, he likes to be pressed. Okay. Opponent, press his group down, is it? And take outside the higher position. Okay. And after that, black should extend something like this. If black would like to continue for the left side, black could play somewhere else, but okay, this is the move. But AlphaGo played this one to come into 3-3. Okay, it is pretty unusual, but maybe you like profit, maybe you can. But this one, I think 3-3 invasion is a choice, but that push is definitely bad. Because after this exchange, black came to here. So why not just come without exchange? Black can exchange this one, that is okay, and then just do here. White won't block anyway, because black can exchange this one in center, so can take, nice move like this. So I don't think that white will block it. White will just, leave it like that. So often you shouldn't exchange this to give more potential, more thickness to opponent. So that's 3-3. Made me surprised, but this push even more. Let's check this one. Okay, well, I need to push here to save it, but if you keep pushing, then your opponent makes lots of potential or thickness in the middle. So you should not push. You should, how to say, play. Let's move on the second line in the opening stage, isn't it? So instead of another push, white could just block it. If I blocks it, then white can kill this corner, so that is enough. White doesn't need to push. Even that block is not really sent there, so it was okay for white. But instead, white push here. And then again, two times push this second line to give this nice potential influence to black. And it wasn't over. It is already more than enough to me. But after that, white plays once more. Even one more. After exchanges, white play this knight move to erase it. So, why? This question should come. Other moves, okay, I could understand. Okay, maybe, but this one couldn't understand. So you mean that it's just, bad move? Of course. AlphaGo doesn't care about the shape, is it? It doesn't care about the shape. So just play the winning, most possible, the winning move that he, calculate. But to me, it does look really bad. Why already push 3 times, unnecessary 3 times. To play one push on the second line is bad, but 2 times, even 3 times, forced influence. Yes, but it is just opposite than before. Because in the second specialty, we checked that he likes to push and attach on top to give under the third line, fourth line area and take outside. But it is just opposite. So maybe just, sometimes like to take a lot of profit but give a lot of influence, or sometimes just opposite like that. Okay, let's keep going. And this one, it is one pattern. White can push once and then normally play this clamp, but white push once more. White push once more to give the bigger influence. Okay, and here black came into the corner. Directly. If I were black, I would definitely play a move for the right side, because if black plays for the right side, then this last move of this right side is on the 8th line. The 8th line move. So black can increase this right side, isn't it? But instead, black came in and even gave this direction to white. So black cannot expect something very good on the right side anymore. But doesn't care, because he can take a lot of points. And this one, that made me really surprised. Black's turn. Look at the right side. White has this turtleback shape, so can increase this area a lot. So where would you play if you're black? The move is really visible. It looks like, okay, it's the only move. Black should play this one to erase this white's right side. Okay. To me, this one, shoulder it. And AlphaGo likes this shoulder it, so she could just play it. Push extend, okay, why not? But instead, black attach it here. to give another very nice war. So why is this A potential A war met another potential? And it works very well. So it won't be good, isn't it? Black takes some points on the bottom, but often it is, not really good to give another influence to the influenced area. Is it? So that was the one that I couldn't understand. No, black exchange it and play elsewhere. This is the one that I showed. Do you remember this? I explained this as one of the Kosumi approach example. It happened like this. Okay, that one I couldn't understand. So why? So the question was, why sometimes she likes to take influence potential and press opponent's group down and then take outside, or sometimes be pressed and give influence, take profit. Sometimes on influence side, sometimes on profit side. Why? I think it is because he likes to be, she likes to make the game simpler. For example, let's say there is one line on the board like this. You play go without empty board, but with this wall. Okay, let's put this first and then play. Then, okay, go game become a bit simpler, is it? Because the lower side, that area, the strategy must be simple. To keep the territory, break the territory. Okay, it should be much simpler if you have some more stones. Or if you start the game with this 3-star formation and then start the game, then the game become a lot simpler, isn't it? Goban is 1919, but already long time ago, this 9-9 board game, the computer was much stronger than the human, is it? 9-9 was already, dominated. Computer dominated the human. So it was okay. It is because there are less variations, less options. So computer can read it better and can win it. But it is 1919, so that's why it was quite tough for the computer, the machine to win against the human players. So what if this 1919 is 1717? Computer would have more chance to win, isn't it? What about 1515, 1313? If the goban get smaller, then computer would have more chance to win. So AlphaGo likes to make things clear. So he makes lots of lines in the game, which doesn't come in pros game because it's like a WGQ's game. If the line comes, line something like this one, is it? But AlphaGo likes to make it sometimes in a way to make the influence or make the profit. Doesn't care about it. Or in this way we can explain. So what if there is a position that black-white has this one, and then play. So would you like to take black or white? We don't know, I said. White has more guaranteed points and black has more potential. We don't know. But what we know is that the Go game become much simpler, isn't it? There are way less possibilities because there won't be some fight on the bottom, at least. In the lower side, there will be no fight because it is already decided. Okay? So I don't know whether AlphaGo would prefer taking black or white, but maybe she likes this in a both way because it's now simple. You already put some lines inside of the game and then start it. Can you understand what I mean? If the goban gets smaller to 17 or 15, then it become more easier for the machine to calculate the winning percentage. Maybe that is the reason. I don't know. But I don't know how to explain about it. Sometimes she likes to take potential, sometimes just guaranteed points. But both are guaranteed. Okay. Show it. Yes. Right. If AlphaGo plays shoulder, for example, let's say black plays this, white plays this, and black plays this one, shoulder. Then after shoulder, often opponent need to react it. So react comes like this as push, then this is line. Okay. Black takes potential, white takes profit. We don't know, but we know that the game becomes simpler. So instead of this one, white can push another way, and like this. Okay, maybe white is better, black is better, doesn't matter. It is much simpler. I feel that Goban become much smaller. At least this lower side part becomes smaller. In the top part, 1919, but the lower side part looks like 1515, like this. So maybe that is the reason. Okay, let's check the fourth part. The fourth specialty is the joseki breaker. And then after black's approach, white plays this one, which exists. You could play this move when black has one more move somewhere like this. Then okay, you need to get the base first, so you could play here. It is possible, but in general, white does not play this move, is it? But he does play it. And you guess, after black's this one, if you're white, where would you play? Or if you are AlphaGo, where would you play? Maybe you can guess the next move. E14? The shoulder. Okay, white play this attach to press opponent's the group down. Okay. Instead of this one, white doesn't need to exchange. Maybe white can play this one to look for A attach, A or B attach, okay? Or invade. Maybe white could, but exchange this to give the guaranteed territory. That's not very common. To top professional players, it is like a Q move. If they review some of the games and they exchange this, then they would say, okay, maybe better not to exchange because you could do something in a different way. But no, just exchange like this. Mr. Tech. Okay. And then I played, what was it? This one. I played this. Okay. I think I played here. Anyway, not a big deal. F15, I played. Okay. So you know these 60 games well. And here also black played in this way. As soon as possible. Yeah, just right after she begins the game, she would like to finish the game with more than half point win. So maybe that makes this kind of simple ways. Okay, let's start. I want to win. I want to win. I want to finish like this. Okay. And that one, this is the AlphaGo pattern now, we could say, because AlphaGo played this twice. After this one, of course, we should play Hane, is it? This is the human pattern, but this is machine pattern. We just push here and cut and take it. This is very famous diagram. Maybe you can find it in the book that it says that, okay, white takes about 13 points, but outside is way better. Black's outside is way thicker, so can expect more than 13. So it should be good for black. So don't do it. This, I'm sure it is written in some Go books, but AlphaGo did it. Just crash that book. Well, it does look like good for black to me, but it makes things simpler. Is that one? So this one too. Afterwards, this move, black played this exchanges. black exchanges this one. That kind of exchanges. Okay, so we checked that AlphaGo breaks this pattern because it is bad exchange in general. Okay, black shouldn't exchange. And that one, in this pattern, white just push and cut. Okay. And when black approaches here, white just attach it and jump. So how do you feel? AlphaGo makes the complicated situation to make it simple. Okay? Nearly all the patterns, the joseki, josekis that AlphaGo breaks, in fact, AlphaGo made it simpler. Okay? This attach you can easily guess, and many of you played it. But I said that it is not really good. I did not recommend. But AlphaGo played it. And that one too. Okay, just push and cut. So black takes influence. Why not? I can break it like this. Okay. So AlphaGo likes to make it simple. So that's why she attaches on the top to press down and just make this situation. You take points, I take influence. Or just came into the corner directly, I take profit, you take influence. Like this. Wants to judge and make things clear. The theory why black should not exchange is because black has many other options. Black can play here, black can play here, black can play here. There are many other options. But no, if there are more options, then it is more complicated. So let's make it simple. Because I can win anyway, like this. But it is bad. Okay. Like there is a story that up and down. It was good for black, good for white, and la la la. Okay, you are happy, you are sad, okay, and la la la. And then in the end, something happens. But it seems AlphaGo cut this all the story and only makes this result. Okay, I won. Okay. It was bad. It looks like a bad exchange, isn't it? No, I won. Like that. So impossible to communicate, isn't it? Just it can be bad. Or maybe that was my bad. No, maybe it was good for me. Something like this, but no. Just cut off everything and just win. So just finish and win the game. So this kind of situation, this is also the one that she breaks the pattern after here. Normally white plays this one. White plays this and then black takes center. But white put, heading the two stones head hit and then hane. Because it completely decide this area. Is it? Just boop, decide and then quickly take center. Is it? Decide. Because that one, if I place, then we don't know how to handle this AB area. It is more complicated. But after this one, it is easy. But it is really a double digit Q type move, isn't it? But does it? Okay. And here, when black plays this cover, white's goal was attacking these two stones. So white can attack directly, but actually can white play this hane. Hane, atari, and then attach to attack. But white could play this attach right away. And after black jumps out, then maybe white can exchange it in order to use this. But white already decide this directly, just right after black's this move. White could play in this way. White could, cut. White could play length. There should be many other ways. But instead of leaving that possibility, white just decided, I know that I'm going to use only in this way. So it seems AlphaGo knows it. The reason why human players, they do not exchange this because they don't know how it can be used. They don't know the future. Okay? So keep it. So maybe in A way, maybe in B way, maybe in C way, like this. But AlphaGo knows it. I know I will use this in a B way, so why not exchange it now? It makes the situation simpler like this. So that makes me really surprised. And this one too. That one stone is nearly dead. So normally you do not touch it. You want to erase the right side? Okay, you divide it. That's the way. But AlphaGo played this one. Hane Natari. Ah, already exchanged this. And then, okay, white used it. It looks good. Then why use this one? But if it is the human's game, then human would have played this move and then maybe Hane when it is more visible and then play here. Okay. But white exchanged this already and then play this one? What if black answers in a different way? I mean, I don't know how to answer in a different way. Normally black answers it directly like actual game. But maybe black could play here and this exchange could become a bad exchange. We cannot say that it is bad, but also cannot say it is good. It is just better not to exchange. But maybe AlphaGo felt that maybe later if white exchanges this one and then play Hane, then black could play this pincer, something like this. So it is the right time to exchange and get these two moves for free. Maybe AlphaGo thought in this way, but to me it is pretty unusual. But okay, he did, she did. So we checked these four specialty of AlphaGo. The first one, we knew this as the shoulder it, fifth line shoulder it grade like this. However, it is more like the Kosumi approach. So nearly all the time, the Kosumi, because it gives more pressure than one space approach or night move approach. So Kosumi approach. And then push opponents back or attach on top to press opponent's group down. This comes pretty often. As I explained, AlphaGo approaches in this, night move way to the 3-4 points and often plays this cover, 16 times this cover or D14 cover or 6 times something else. So quite a lot of, percentage. He played this cover instead of many other options. So that one. She likes to press opponent's group down to take the higher position, or sometimes just take profits. Pros game. After AlphaGo, this match was played. Okay, play 4 moves, and then black came to the corner. The 5th move came into the corner. Okay, white takes outside, and then the next move you can guess. Is it? The next move, black played another 3-3. It is pros game. After AlphaGo's 60 match, this happened. After this 2, black played here. So, how do you feel now? Would you like to take black or white? It was 9-piece game. Both are 9p. 9-dan professionals game. Some would prefer white, some would prefer black, but to me, it's difficult to tell who's better. But the point is, it doesn't look bad for black. Yeah, psychologically very uncomfortable for white, psychologically. Okay. But, it doesn't look bad for black. The point is, if it is really look bad for black, then it should be bad. But it is not. I'm not sure whether professional players, they have, the confidence to win this game as white against AlphaGo. Isn't it? That doesn't look bad. So even this is possible. So it is really, interesting, isn't it? We knew about this Go game and had so much fixed ideas. And we knew that, we thought that we knew this game. However, AlphaGo came and opened this new chapter. So professional players, they played some, same shapes, same openings pretty often. I'm sure that you know that professional players, they like to have this 1-3-5 opening, and in many cases they play this one. In the 2013 and 14, if you check the professionals match in 2013 and 14, especially the top level games, they played a lot of games in this way. It seems that they just play this first and then think later. But nowadays, okay, white plays this one, is it? And then I'm sure that you saw this quite often, like this. Or even earlier, black played this pincer, and then this pattern happened quite a lot. So they play this same opening for like over a year, and keep digging to find a little bit better than the move before. Okay? So only play this, for a long time and then change the topic and play long time like this. So the Go game become not very interesting to me. Okay? I was enjoy watching professionals games, but at some point I felt that it is just, they play what they like. They play something what they want to study. But after AlphaGo played the 60 games, and the games are not really, same, is it? Especially the opening part. There are a couple of similar openings, but okay, it was completely new, is it? Unpredictable. So it was pretty interesting to watch that 60 games. If I watch professionals 60 games, then probably like 20 games or 30 games I can find the same opening or 2 or 3 openings, but it is like that. Okay, so yeah, I'm sure that Go game would become more interesting. For example, after checking this AlphaGo's games, when I see your games, then sometimes you guys play something unusual. Most of them are not really good, but some moves I find it very interesting and try to keep digging it. So for example, this one, White's turn. White would like to decide this right side. So maybe you can attach here. This is the way how you can take some profit, is it? Or maybe you can play this exchange. Sometimes that exchange is good in order to block your opponent's move. For example, your opponent can play this attach to exchange and make lots of points. So you can block it in center. What about this one? Wedge. It is okay. It doesn't look really good, is it? But if black cuts here, then white can go down. In many cases, black's this outside is really useful. So white shouldn't do it. Often white shouldn't play this one. But in this case, outside is not really interesting. Even if black takes outside, black cannot expect something very good, and white also cannot expect a big territory. So white would just prefer saving the group inside. White could save it like this if black plays for the outside. Okay. So instead of this one, black doesn't like it, so black blocks it. Then white connects. So this one or just exchange. That looks better. Because this exchange white plays, then later black can play this monkey jump. White couldn't block this area. But after white plays this one, okay, there are 2 cutting points. If black defend this B, then black can play this monkey jump still. So it is open, but white can play this clamp. That should be a lot better than this one, that white cannot do anything. Is it? So that move is working. So if black plays this one, then white can block here later. Okay? So at least black cannot play this monkey jump. So it should be better than this one, that now white breaks some more points and it blocks this A. Okay? So like that. This wedge doesn't look like a good one. Is it? It looks like more like a bad move. But even this kind of move, now I see from the different point of view, AlphaGo's point of view. So all moves are open. So Go become like an open source program that you can create. You can really create. So I'm sure that it is really, more interesting because all your moves where you play, it is just, possible. We cannot say it is bad. Even 3-3 invasion with the fifth move is working. So, yeah, interesting, isn't it? So that's the way the 4 specialty that I found from AlphaGo's the 60 games, and I'm sure that we can find more. So it is just the beginning of this new chapter of Go. So let's study together and figure it out. It'll be pretty interesting. I'm going to pick some topics, this AlphaGo related topics, but more practical that you can apply in your game in the near future. So I'd like to share the new pattern or new theory. For example, I'm concerning one opening. After this exchange, okay, often you just play knight move or come into the corner or extend like this. But do you know what move comes pretty often in pros game? N16, yes, this one. This is the one that we never thought before, is it? So this kind of move I want to study and share it with you. For example, this one comes in pros game. White jumps it, wedge, and then wedge, attach and cut. Looks complicated, is it? It looks complicated, but if we got to know it, then we can become like a new frontier. We know it. My opponents have no idea about it, like this. So we can do something. Push and then jump like this. Okay, so let's keep doing it and make this Go game more enjoyable. Okay. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed this third lecture about AlphaGo. And yeah, we're going to have the last round this week. Let's keep playing well. Thank you and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.